Good afternoon. This is your tutor, Mr. Joseph Samante. So today we have these four questions on the board. So please, before we solve these questions, just subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can always receive once I post the videos. So let's go straight to the questions. So the first one to say, given that open bracket x plus y close bracket to the power 2 is equals to 9, where x squared plus y squared is equals to 27. Find the value of xy. So we are told to find the value of xy. So to our beautiful solution, we can say we can rewrite the question x plus y raised to the power 2 is equals to 49. But we know that x squared plus y squared were given to be 27. Then we are told to find xy. So this one, we know that x plus y raised to the power 2. That means these variables that are inside there, they are 2. So we can say x plus y multiplied by x plus y. So this one is that one is equals to 49. Then we are going to multiply this x with everything in this brackets, and also this y with everything in the brackets. So we're going to say x multiplied by this one, which is x plus y. Then I'll get y, positive y, multiplied by x plus y, which is equals to 49. Then now we're expanding, removing the brackets. So we're saying x times x, we're having x squared. X times y, we're having positive xy or yx. Then this one, it is y times x, we're having xy. Then y times y, we're having positive y to the power 2, which is equals to 49. Then from here, we can reduce. So we're saying x, so let's group the like terms, the one that has got the powers. So I've got x squared plus y squared plus this one, xy plus xy, we're having 2xy is equals to 49. Now remember that we are told that x squared plus y squared were given to be 27, meaning where there's x squared plus y squared, we're going to substitute with 27. So we're going to have, here we're going to have 27 plus 2x y is equals to 49. So from here we can correct the like terms. So the like terms in this case is 27 and 49. So you can say 2xy is equals to 49. Now this 27, remember that it's a positive. Once it's close to the equal sign, it will be negative 27. So we are having 2xy is equals to, now let's reduce 49 minus 27, approximately we are having 22. Then since they said we find this value, that means we're going to divide by 2. We're going to divide by 2. This 2 and this 2 will go. You remain with xy is equals to 2 into 22. We are having 11. So this is the answer for the first question. So please, you can comment in the comment section there. Let's hear your views. Okay, so let's move to the other question, which is question 2. Allow me to just wrap. Okay, let's move to question 2. Let's move to question 2. So question 2, it was saying evaluate 64 over 125 raised to the power negative 1 over 3. Now, we know that under the laws of indices, any number raised to the negative, that means we can reciprocate the 2, or we can do the inverse. So let's reciprocate this. We're going to have to queue up the negative, we're going to reciprocate this, meaning 125 to be on top, divided by 64. Then we have 1 over 3. So now the negative has gone because we have reciprocated the two numbers. And we know that this is the power. Now this one is a root. Now having done this, now we are saying we have this. So root, we have 125 divided by 64. 125 divided by 64. So the power therefore is 1. Now the root is 3. So now they are saying that what is that number you can multiply 3 times to give you 125. And the same number, if you multiply it 3 times, should give you 64. What is that number? So if you, let's try. Show under 25, 125. Let's try, we know that 1 cannot give us, 2 cannot give us. So let's start from 5. So 5 times 5 times 5. So 5 times 5 is what? 25. What is 25 times 5? So 25 times 5. So we're having here is what? 5 times 5, that's 25. So we're going to have 5, remainder 2. This one times this one, it will give us 10 plus 1, that's 12. So 125. That means the number that we can multiply 3 times to give us 125 is 5. So we're going to write 5 divided by the number that we can multiply to give us to multiply 3 times to give us 64. Okay? So we have, let's try. We have, let's try 4. 4 times 4 times 4. Okay? So 4 times 4, we're having, what do we have? 4 times 4. So 4 times 4 is 16. What about 16 times 4? So 4 times 6, we're having 24. So we write 4 remainder 2. 4 times 1, we are having 4. Plus this one, we are having 64. So the number we can multiply 3 times to give us 64 is what? Is 4. That means we'll write 4 here. Okay? Remember the power is what? 1. So we know that this is automatically just is 5 over 4. So this becomes your final answer. Okay? So if you've got any questions, you can ask in the comment section. Please feel free. Then let's go to the third one. So the third one therefore is the third one is x raised to the power 2 over 3, which is equated to 9. Okay? Now, to have this x to be alone, we can multiply the reciprocal of this. So I have x, which is 2 over 3, times 3 over 2, which is equals to 9. Now, the same, the one that you have multiplied this one, you have this side, which is 2 over 3. Then automatically this one is, it will cancel, that one it will cancel, this one it will cancel, and this one it will cancel. So you just remain with the x alone. So it will be x is equals to, this one now you have 9, which is 3 over 2. Now according to the law of indices, okay, so we are having x is equals to, we introduce now the square root. So if we have 9, okay, we have 9. We remember that the number that the denominator is always a root. The numerator is always a power. Okay? So now, the root therefore is 2. Then the power is 3. So now, which number can you multiply 2 times to give you 9? Okay? We have x is equals to, the number that you can multiply 2 times to give you what? 9 is 3. Because 3 times 3 is giving us 9. So that means here you have what? 9. Remember that the power is 3. That means it will be x is equals to 3 multiplied by 3 times. So it will be 3 times 3 times 3, which will give us 3 times 3, 9. 9 times 3 is what? 27. So here we're going to have 27. Okay? So please, I'll give you this one to see if you have understood what you have done here. So this one you can submit your answer in the comment section and let me know where you're watching me from. Please, we do online lessons and also in different subjects. So if you are there, you want to write GCE or you want to write Grade 12, please don't hesitate to call us. The number is 0779 606185. Okay, so this is your tutor, Mr. Joseph. Thank you so much, and we really appreciate it.